The following video is brought to you by the guys at the Wrecking and Racing Podcast, a NASCAR podcast made by the fans for the fans. Check them out at www.wreckingandracing.com, facebook.com/Wrecking and Racing, and Twitter at Wrecking and Racing. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager. And when we last left off, we went to Vancouver where we finished 4th and 8th, and we gave Lara the better engine, and Lara did not perform, but I think we'll stick with giving Lara the better engine. Good on Falco for getting into the points, but today we head to the makeshift Suzuka circuit in Yokohama, where top speed, acceleration, and high-speed corners are crucial. Let's go ahead and get the car repair done and see what we have to do here. I believe everything is already repaired and ready to go. Our best parts, both engines are up and running. Looks like both gearboxes are up and running. We can improve the performance of that spoiler there. And yeah, suspension is up and running. So that'll be a week before the race. We have $5 million, and how many races to go? Let's take a look at the schedule here. So 4 races to go with $6 million in the bank. We could probably use another sponsor. Maybe after next race, we can get a really big payout for slot 1, and that will allow us to build another good part, and that's going to be what I hope for. All right, performance work is done, and the factory staff is idle because, quite frankly, we have nothing else to do as far as parts are concerned. We've maxed them all out. Let's go to our mail here. 35% chance of rain, and that is not in the forecast. Race looks to be sunny. Factory staff is idle. Let's see. Our car is average. Well, we're doing okay with average there, Falco. Shut your face. And, yeah, medium tire wear. So we'll probably be on the softs. We'll practice on softs. Qualify on the supers, that'll be fine, and see how we shake out for the race. Let's go ahead and continue. I think we can do 6 or above for 650 grand. Parts are on and ready to go, or at least they should be, so I will go ahead and head to the race and see you after qualifying. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying is done, and it did not go as planned. 14th and 15th, I was bit in Q2. I didn't get them fast out enough before the rain came, but the good thing is we can start on brand new tires here in the middle of the pack, and I think I will do such things as these. Since they do start on the same tire, I want to sort of change up the strategy. So Enrique will be starting on super softs and probably pitting first, and then Falco can come in shortly after with those soft tires, and it should be okay. That way we can make sure that the drivers are not in trouble at the same time, and we might be able to pull something out. So let's go ahead and start the race here and see what we got. We've got 25 laps with 10 in the tank, so it is a 2.5 stop strategy. And we'll just see where we shake out in the grand scheme of things here. Looks like Falco is in front already on his soft tires, and that's where our performance boost is on the soft tires instead of the super softs. Falco just needs to get down to the bottom, it looks like, and Enrique is struggling, though her engine is pretty solid on those super softs. I anticipate Enrique should get around Falco fairly quickly, and yes, indeed, Enrique is starting to make her way up through the field on those super softs, and it looks like everyone around her is on similar super softs, but her tire wear is much better. That'll help us get through the field a little bit faster. We're not pushing the engine too awful much. We're settling in here in 11th. I mean, it's overall a pretty good gain in the grand scheme of things. I think we can go back to a neutral run now without blistering the tires, and we can see how that shakes up. Falco's looks to be struggling a bit, but Enrique is making up some good ground. She is around other cars that are on those super softs that are having some difficulty, and indeed 10% difference in the tires between Enrique and Falco. Enrique let that guy stuff the nose in there for a bit. Looks like there's already people pitting, which should be fine. We can definitely go further into this run than everyone else around us. Enrique should be able to stay out. No rain in this particular forecast. The forecast did say it was going to be sunny today. Track grip is increasing, so everyone else peels off pit road and Rika can stay out in 4th place, and she should chase down these guys in front of her really quickly. Now, the question is, can we go far enough into the run where Enrica can sort of stretch out on these super softs and really open up the gap? I mean, she's in the lead right now. Looks like Norris is on a very similar strategy, and you're not actually pushing, Enrica. I don't know why you're so mad, but you aren't pushing. I have you on a neutral run. Falco fighting back in 7th. He can go a little bit longer on his set of tires, and indeed it looks like some cars behind Enrica are pitting. We're just going to stretch this out as much as we can. So halfway through the race, still no rain, so we will get through one more run of tires. And I think because we practice on the softs, Enrica is going to go on the softs next time by. And it looks like as good a time as any. Let's go ahead and get Enrica on the softs, fill up the car as much as possible, and park condition is looking good. So Enrica is going to come down next time. We'll have her push just a little bit. Although it does look like she might run out of tires before the end of the lap. But you know what? She will make it. 7% really running hard. She should be on pit road this time. Indeed, 5% left on the tires. Here comes Falco. Now Falco I'll keep on the soft tires here. We'll fill up. And park condition is looking good. So Falco assumes the lead. It's a shame we don't get any bonus points for leading laps or whatnot, but Enrica comes out in 14th, settling in right there amongst those cars with a similar strategy. Falco is going to come down pit road this particular time. Jack is up, tires are on, refuel if you please. A mistake, but not too awful much, a 2-second mistake. Get out there, Falco. So 17th, 2 seconds lost, and I mean, that 2 seconds would have put us in the top 10, unfortunately. All right, looks like Enrica can go back to normal and Falco can push. So we're just going to sort of ride right here, see what we got, let the race come to us. We are about to the halfway mark. We need to go 3 more laps before we don't have to pit anymore for fuel. And Enrica is beating down that back bumper. Go ahead and attack a bit, Enrica. Go ahead and use some of that high fuel strategy if you please. Go ahead and get around him if you can. Well, that's not exactly what I was wanting you to do. But there you go. We're still a lap in between Enrica and Falco. Those guys are fighting hard. I mean, we're within a stone's throw here of everyone. It looks like we've got some people on pit road. They're putting on super softs. I don't know if that's going to be the name of the game, to pit in extra time and do a completely super soft run. I mean, these soft tires are going to be doing us well, I believe. In fact, Falco is almost caught Enrica. Now, Falco has almost the same amount of tires as Enrica, which could be problematic having him go an extra lap around. But it just sort of looks like Enrica's stuck in traffic. She's not getting her nose in there and making passes. There you go, get to the inside. There you go, Enrica. Prime passing spot right there. So 10 laps to go. We're within our fuel window. The further we can go into this run, the better. And the further we can go, the less fuel we have to take on the last pit stop as well. And if we can really stretch it in, we may be able to do a super soft final stint. Holy crap, and Falco. I imagine that felt good. Falco is making a charge, and looks like some guys are on pit road, and they are on the super soft strategy. So if we can preserve these tires for just a bit, I think Falco will be in the catbird seat for sure, because he will have those fresh super softs at the end of the run without much fuel to take. This may come up okay. So 8 laps to go and 5 in the tank. Now, our tires are not going to last 5 laps, so I think next time by, we'll tell Enrica to pit. And we're not going to push her on the last lap. We'll go around one more time. All right, Enrica, pit road if you please. And yeah, let's go with these Super Softs. They should be quick. And then 7 laps to go. We'll do just that little touch of fuel. And hopefully Falco can preserve his tires for that extra lap. We're not going to push Enrica. We want to make sure that she can make it around. I know Falco will pit next time by. I tell you, even on a conservative run, these tire temperatures are going through the roof, but he should be okay. All right, Falco, go ahead and pit for your Super Softs. And 5 laps remaining. I think that will top off to 5. And parts are really going at it. There we go. So Enrica's down and away. I think for the time being, a 2-second, not penalty, but a mistake. I tell you, these pit crews are sucking. It's not what I want to see. All right, Falco, last pit stop. Here you go, sir. Jack is up. Mistake on the tires. A 3-second mistake there. So mistakes littering this pit road for sure. But we've got the fresh tires here. Only 4 laps to go. And we're fine. And I think we're close enough to really start pouncing here. We've got excess fuel. At least Enrica does. Now Falco moving and shaking. Hopefully he can get up into the points. With 2 laps to go, I think we'll really push. There goes Falco to the inside, up into 6th. So we're in the points with Falco. Enrica isn't that far behind. We'll tell her to push on the high for 3 laps to go. There we go, Enrica getting around. Now, if Falco can catch 5th place, that'd be really, really good. I know your tire deg is bad. No strange noises. 2 laps to go. I think I really don't want to overtake yet. We'll go high overtake mode for Falco so he can get around these guys. But we're not going to push the tires quite yet. We are catching guys on very worn tires here. There you go, Falco. Get around him to the inside. Inside, please. Good move, good move. And overtake attack. Overtake attack, everything you got. Let's see if we can get some points from Enrica here. She's on much better tires. So Falco is holding these guys off. Enrica is going to be looking to make the pass. There you go, Enrica. Wow. Enrica with a 5th, Falco with a 6th. So Enrica passes Falco at the line. I mean, we can't do anything about Hammer. Those guys are on point. But both of our cars finished in the points today. And considering where we started, that's a pretty good deal. And I'm glad we didn't get bit by any rain or anything, because I didn't even look and see what the weather was going to do on that last stint. So the fortune favors the bold and smiled on us. Yeah, we took Super Softs and made them last. That was the name of the game. Of course, we didn't break any rules. I'm not a rule breaker. Hopefully someone in front of us did. Nope, but Falco, nice, got the fastest lap bonus. 2 extra points there for Falco. So a good 5-point day for us. Enrica and Falco. Ooh, Falco, from that fastest lap bonus, piggybacked Will Hume and ended up in 5th place. Enrica in a solid 4th. So not bad. Enrica might be able to squeeze top 3. And then as far as Constructor Championship, only 16 points out of 2nd, which really, really isn't bad. I don't think we're going to fall to 4th. So 16 points in 3 races. I think we can do it. Yeah, we do have a crazy good driver lineup. I tell you, that move that Enrica made on the very last lap was impressive. I will say that for sure. Falco probably didn't see that coming. That was incredible indeed. All right, so let's see how the driver morale and everything shakes up. Answer our emails and all that good such. Come on. All right, driver morale 100%. We came in second in overall team points, which will make our chairman happy. Marketability doesn't change. I mean, I think we're pretty marketable. I think we're pretty marketable indeed. All right, 1.7 million. So basically, yeah, we got 2 races in the bag. Positive if we do that. Depending on the payday we can get from our sponsor signing here. Because, I mean, technically, we got enough to run almost 2 races. And there's 3 races to go in the season. Looking at our sponsor, we're due here. Now, in 2 races' time, Doha and Tondela. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. We'll try to get a big enough payment from sponsor 1 to float the rest of the season. And then when slot 5 and 6 open up after the Tondela GP, we'll use that excess money to make a part. I think that seems to be. Car condition update. We do. Oh, yeah. Who wouldn't want Jens Bergman? I mean, you're a pretty good guy. A 15-month contract, though. I don't know if he'll be interested in doing that. 4 pit stops, and I think 3, yeah, had mistakes. So, can I fire my pit crew guy? Because I have him on automatic management. And basically, they're doing a terrible job. But that is going to do it for me in this episode of Motorsport Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, a really good Japanese Grand Prix. But next time we have Doha. Looks like medium tire wear again. So maybe softs for the race? I don't think we'll practice on mediums, and being in the desert, no chance of rain, and I like that. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week for the next Motorsport Manager video. Take care.